Hello, YNABers. My name is Jesse Meekum, and this is podcast number 479 for YNAB, where we teach you 4 rules to help you stop living paycheck to paycheck, get out of debt, and save more money. And where can you save more money but perhaps timing your home purchase? You save money when you expertfully read the market, read the tea leaves, put your finger in the wind, read an article in the Wall Street Journal, check out something on Yahoo Finance, and realize, honey, it's time to move. I just know it. And you just know that the market's going to go up. Or rather, maybe it's going to go down, and you're going to time it then. The beautiful thing about knowing how to time things perfectly is you can just make so much money. Or maybe said another way, at least you know you didn't overspend. I mean, who wants to overspend on just about anything? You ever bought something and you're super excited about it and you feel like you got a good value, and then you find out, your best friend, the one-upper, actually, I know someone that was way worse, but they tell you, oh, I actually got a little bit better deal on that. I mean, come on, hey, we just got back from our Disneyland trip. Oh man, there was this one time where we went to Disneyland and we won a drawing and we got a private tour of Disneyland. That really happened. I had these friends, they won it. They won this private tour for the whole day. Unbelievable. They got a text, randomly drawn. So cool. So you ever feel like that? Well, how would you feel, back on topic, how would you feel if the home that you bought, that you're pouring your heart and soul into, that you overpaid? You bought when the market was hot. And I can speak from experience there because I did buy when the market was hot the first time back in 2008. And I'll admit, there were feelings of, if we would have just waited, if we could have just waited a little longer, we could have saved $10,000, $20,000, $40,000. I mean, name your number. I don't know. I never actually looked to see, well, how low did the value of my house go? But that's not a fun feeling. Then the wonderful Sarah that works for us, and we have several Sarahs, but she knows which one she is. She just mentioned, oh man, I just bought this house. This is recently, and I hope I didn't overpay. And who, again, does Sarah want to overpay? Absolutely not. But we have to go back to the why behind what we're doing. Now, if you're investing in Bitcoin, why are you doing that? If you just jumped into GameStop, why are you doing that? If you are plugging away in your 401k and you've got it invested in this very diversified, low-cost, broadly spread index fund, why are you doing that? And why did you up it to 6%? Maybe the company matches up to 6%, right? So you have this why that's pretty solid. Well, on the home purchase, why are you doing it? Why? Is it to make money? I had an uncle who would do that. He was in construction. He would build the home. They'd live in it long enough to get the tax shield for it. I think it's 2 out of the last 5 years or something. And then they would build another home. And as a kid, I was always like, they're always moving. What is going on? This from the kid that never moved his entire life. So it was strange. But the why behind their house moves it was legitimately to build equity and keep trading up and it was a nest egg. It was the equivalent of you investing in your 401k. That was the why. So it made sense. But when you're buying a home where you want your kids to live and you want them to go to school nearby and you want to get to know the neighbors and you want a nice place to lay your head at night and you want maybe a little bit of yard, or maybe you're done taking care of yard, you want no yard, or maybe you want room for chickens, or maybe you wanted to get away from your neighbor's rooster. All those things are whys. And we have to be really careful that we know why we're doing something. And if you're purchasing a home because you feel like it's time to move, which is exactly what happened to us back several years ago, we didn't have financial reasons to move. And to be frank, we didn't even know why we were moving. Now, years later, we can kind of look back, and of course the tea leaves are crystal clear, and you're like, oh yeah, that's why. And it had nothing to do with making money or timing anything. It's a home, not an investment, unless you are crystal clear that it is an investment and not your home. But just make sure you know the difference between the two, and then be at peace, Sarah, and many other people that are like, oh man, I hope I didn't overpay. You did what you felt was right, and you weren't making a money move. You were making a move for the other 999,000 reasons that we might realize that something is legitimately a good and well thought, well-founded, solid idea. Until next time, follow YNAB's 4 rules and you will win financially. You've never budgeted like this.